This is a major problem, dudes.
You know what, YouTube? I feel like getting into some of these games and explaining what's going wrong here because there's some things going wrong here. Let me just grab some random piece of shit that I play with all the time because, you know, that's pretty much the way it goes. I'm gonna just wait for a tank. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. I might as well. I'm gonna listen to some more of my music while you know. Alright, YouTube, check it out. I'm back, and you know what? I'm getting real sick of the lack of participation that they're doing. So, I'm gonna let you guys in on it because you guys aren't really getting it, but the gameplay. So, I'm gonna turn that off. And you guys will pay attention. Watch. I'm gonna explain it too. We'll eventually mute them because I don't really trust me. I'm gonna just show you what it's like on both ends. You can literally win the game for them, tell them how to. They're just not able to play it. I'll forget that. I'm not wrestling right now. Alright, now. Watch how the lack of participation creates the outcome more than the guaranteed win that I pretty much give you. Almost got it that time. You're getting slow in your old age, pup. Alright, back off. Look, again, they all went one way. Now watch how you can try to blame one tank for going out there and dying, but have an entire team do absolutely nothing again. Watch. Let me go back up this light tank. Or just take this guy on and I'm not in there. Fuck with that guy up. Now see the skill-based scaling? Do you see what I'm telling you? They know exactly what they want as the outcome. They know that those 12 players are going to keep playing. I'm the only one actually changing people's stats. Everybody else has got those by default ass fucking outcomes that every one of them are sharing with each other. Selfishly, at that. But because you can fucking set me on fire and I'll lose all my fuck you. That's what I'm saying, man. It's so by default, Tinny. The skill in this game is gone. The players don't have it. You can't really implement it because the game's gonna penalize you just so you can stay on a fair fucking level of playability as they are, so that you don't completely embarrass their stats. Because if 10 people are not playing the game, how hard is it to get a pretty good first place score every time and not some bullshit ass by default score that they're all waiting for? The fuck out of my face. Get off of this game if you're not gonna play it. Some of us just don't fucking get to. Fucking stupid. All fucking day with this bullshit. I'm bouncing off of fucking light tanks with a Leopard 2A5, but it's sickening. These people care too much about the money. They need to make a good game again. It's fucking annoying, really. Now what? Another oh shit. Now they're lit, but it's the same fucking thing. We'll see it. Absolutely zero participation in such a way that you can visibly see it because the enemies are getting to do whatever the fuck they want to do. They already know what our team's gonna do. You're gonna have some tanks go hide right here, never peek the hill. You're gonna have some tanks hide back here, never actually push that side. You're gonna have some tanks hide back here, pretending to overwatch this. And if they get over this peak, they've already failed as Overwatch. Let me just tell you that fucking much. If you need to be taught something, or you're just even half brain dead enough to understand such basic ass fucking information. Watch, you think I'm joking. Watch, you saw the 3 squares I just showed you. What's the off chance they actually do something different this time? Slim to none. I promise you that. They're too comfortable and sure that they can get the points that they're getting because they know they're for free. That's why they won't risk doing something else to try to prove me wrong. I could say this every single game. Did you guys want to say something, or can I keep going? I appreciate you at least doing something, because I know you ain't playing the game, so at least talk. Bunch of fucking losers. Every fucking game is stuck with a fucking team that won't even play it. All because they want to pretend to be good at it. That is so embarrassing. You really want to compare stats like you're better than me, folks? Look at more than time survived and damage per game, you fucking bum. You'll never be better than me. You can't even do what I do. That's why you're doing what you do every game. And you'll act like the players are going out there and dying. No, you're just not showing up and participating. That's the same coin. You just want it to keep flipping on one side. But there's more important matters. Like the fact that your team is not playing as a team. Now watch you 12 play together. Or 14, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Watch yous play together now. Let's watch this, guys. Let's see how much... There'll be so much activity, we'll actually get to see something happen, probably. Check this one out. Here, we'll even show you some POVs. Watch this. I won't even go big map. I'll show you POVs. Look how little is going on. Getting fucking flabbergasted because they don't have the 2 to 3 tanks playing the game for them anymore. Bums. Anything to add, folks? Maybe a counter argument? Nothing? Why don't we wait till the end of the board so you can get that free first place that you know you're probably going to get because, well, that was the game that we just got to play with. Everybody got to do worse because you were on the team so that you could do the best, right? Even though the point of a team is so that the best player could still do better, the worst player could get to do good because of teamwork. You guys just don't know how to play the game. You don't know how to use your tanks with the other tanks around you. That's why you're 10 tanks in one square getting dominated every single time. Because you don't have players like me fighting them and distracting them, taking on 50 to 75 or more % of their fucking impact potential so that you can continue to be a bum. But you're better at the game because you live longer. You're fucking stupid. You're ruining the fucking game is what you're doing. Just so you can pretend to be good at it. Embarrassing. You know what's crazy is my biggest losses still can feel like wins to me because whether it's 30 seconds I survived or not, maybe I only lived 30 seconds, right? If I still got 2,000 damage and any amount of deflection, I did exactly the perfect amount that my tank could even achieve in the given time survived. It's not a matter of the damage. Nobody gives a fuck. It's called carrying your weight. You're gonna get your kills worth because you carried your weight. But the way the game is set up, these people don't even get to play tanks in at one of the best situations that they have to experience this situation. And this is the type of, this is the potential that they got to give. right? Where can you even say they got room for improvement when they play like that? Your players are capping out at 10,000 to 15,000 damage, and that's what, 4 fucking tanks? And it costed us 14. You do the math. Are you fucking stupid? Yes. Yes, that's what that equals. Just people want to act like they know how to play the game and they don't even fucking play it. I'm sick of it. Got a bunch of fucking bums pretending to be good at the game, knowing damn well they ain't doing shit but what somebody did for them. And then got the nerve to act like people are going out there and dying. I wonder the fuck why, Mr. Not Participation Award. Some of us can't play because we don't have a fucking tank anymore. You sat around with your tank and just didn't fucking play. But I'm the asshole. You guys are fucking idiots, and that's why you'll never actually be an apex species, as long as there are the few like me still within your community. You will always remain betas. If yous were alphas, you wouldn't be huddled around each other like that. Looking for the collective's effort. You would be out there being an alpha. Maybe failing at it, maybe not. You want to know why you lost? Take a look at the people not playing the game. And then take a look at the reasons why they're not playing the game. And you'll see the difference. Told you countless times, if they actually played the games would not go the way that they're going. But that's what's going to happen when you have a bunch of losers trying to benefit. And you know, I don't care. I'm not looking for them to I'm not looking to benefit off them. I don't care if they benefit off me. Me doing anything in this game, they're going to be able to benefit off of. Why? Because it's stuff happening, creating situations that they can capitalize on. I think they need to go back to 7 tanks. You can still scam off of other teammates like they're going to want to, but you're going to learn real quick, you know. You just cost everybody the match. You could have had 4 players do the best they ever fucking did, and because that last player did nothing but try to help himself, you're going to lose. Why? Because guess what? Even though the enemies were losing, 4 of them were still maybe doing the best they ever did. But also was that 5th doing something, anything. Not the nothing that was only benefiting itself the whole time like our 5th was. That's why 15 versus 15 is pretty fucking stupid, actually. It doesn't matter if you can beat 4 tanks that are better than you in the tank that you're in. It's ridiculous that you have to do that 3 fucking times to even help these players have a win. Otherwise, you get the same fucking by default outcomes, win or loss. You'll get the same people pretending to be good that they got the fucking, oh, we're top of the damage, yep, we're the best here. You're a bunch of fucking idiots. You have damage, that's it. How are you the best here? You never be the best. You have nothing but damage. I don't mind playing like that because here's the thing. I still practice being a light tank. Which one of these are practicing their job? Pick one. Any one of the 14 guys. Which one of them are practicing their job? Any of them? Okay, better yet, how about this question? Which one of them are not doing what another player is doing for them? Right? None of them. They're all being helped and doing no helping. Why? This dude can't even help himself. Same reason, same thing, as same situation as mine. Nothing but inevitably dead because these players can't help anybody else but themselves, and they can't even do that. These players playing like this position up here, this medium here, that's at least a player trying to actually do something to create opportunity for other players. Maybe not successfully, but still the opportunity is being created. What are these players doing for the outcome of the game besides doing nothing but what the game gives them for the points that they're allowed, whether it's by skill-based scaling, you went and collected by defaults, it doesn't really fucking matter. You got nothing but what the game gave you. You earned nothing. But you're better than other players because you live longer? Come on. Start comparing the stats, actually. You're a fucking joke. You don't beat me in penetration. You don't beat me in deflection. You don't beat me in spotting. You don't beat me in assist. You might just beat me in damage and time survived. That's it. So where are you better players? You're not. That's the reality of it. That's not me being mean. That's the reality of it. Go look at the stats yourself. I don't need some fake account or I don't need some fake fucking troll of progress for the 30 days I'm playing. I'm actually progressing. You're still climbing on to by defaults that you're running out of. You're going nowhere. I'm still doing good in my worst situations. You're not even doing good in your best situations. And you think you're why the game is going anyway, if it ever goes anyway. You did nothing but what the enemies did for you and what your team did for you. Where did you play the game, people? Convince your Discord, because I don't give a shit. I see the truth. I know the truth. The game is actually terrible because your lack of participation, not the players going out there and dying. Because what are you going to be doing right now? If you're even going out there, you're just dying, probably. But guess what? You did the same thing as them, but they went out there and died. Why? Because you get 50-50 good matches, and so do we, and our good 50 can be ruined by your bad 50, but no matter what 50 we got, you're still going to get the end game 50-50. Why? Because you never fucking play in the first half. Nothing but a fucking bench warmer. Hiding behind your team looking for free points. That's how you know. You could be one person with no benefits and still be benefiting people more than 10 people trying to benefit off of that one person benefiting, even without benefits. They had 30 seconds to 60 seconds of free target practice the whole time I was driving around. And just even longer, if not twice or three times the time, when that light tank and medium took over, which is why I wasn't concerned with driving around like that. I'm giving the two players that are actually playing the game a chance to get points before they inevitably get screwed over and thrown under the bus by their own fucking teammates. I don't mind ruining my stats. I'm good enough to not do the best out of everybody every game and feel like I'm better. I'm still improving my stats. To this day, my stats climb. The only stat that isn't that good is my games survived out of played and my time survived, and that's usually not even a me factor. There were how many light tanks in that match? You're telling me I was the only one disrupting the enemy's territory? We must know how to light tank as a team, probably. I don't gotta make shit up, guys. So I could just sit here and ramble about it. It's all facts. This is stuff that's been studied for thousands of years. We just happen to have tanks to do it with now. Some people just never have what it takes to be great. They can pretend to, be worthy of the Hall of Fame all they want. When you can't achieve one cool thing or good thing in the matter of 10 good games, you're not actually good. I'm doing good things in every fucking game, and every one of my games are bad because of how they want to play it. And I won't play that way. I refuse to be a coward. This is a video game. I could understand if I was in real life and I genuinely probably would die after the first time I got penetrated. I may be playing a little more offstandish. But no, I'ma stand on the fucking enemies because this is a video game and I have more than enough chance to prove I'm better than them. I don't need points gotten for me. I can earn points. And look at them, you know, they're gonna sit there, wait for point. Oh, shit, ran into him. I don't want to play this one anyways. They're all just sitting there. There's another one of them 7 out of 10s I'll throw away because it's not gonna matter for me even if I do good. I know I had to, you know, do bullshit the whole time just to keep playing, and that's just shit like this, you know. This guy's kind of giving me a by default right here. All he'd have to do is actually shoot me. He's already killed me. He just didn't finish the job. No Overwatch is helping him, right? But because of shit like that, I can continue to keep playing even though I'm in a bad situation. I'm still able to keep playing. I managed my way through that one. Now, watch. This is how I'll have to play the rest of the game with them. Hold on. It's going to take like 15 seconds. But I don't want to lose you yet, so... And you're probably going to leave once you see me do what I'm about to do. But hold on. Hang in there, YouTube. We'll have a good match coming up soon. Alright. Good luck, team. Good luck. Maybe learn how to play with each other. Maybe you can get away with blaming me, though, huh? Alright. Don't care. Care about just as much as 12 tanks doing absolutely what one tank could be doing on its own. Don't absolutely no care. Not a single care what you 10 tanks could do together because I've seen one tank do it on his own. It just sucks there's no real, like, you can't really get around it anymore. You used to be able to get around it by playing certain things, you know, like ranked mode. You didn't have to deal with it as much. But there's nothing to do. And now they got True Vision, so it's made it even worse. Because now the people that couldn't get points in the World War mode, like, we legit used to watch tanks disappear in front of us and we were on the front line. And because they tucked behind some fucking rock, they would disappear. We used to push the enemies back to where the Overwatch couldn't even get points. And True Vision kind of fucked it, man. You know, you got a bunch of players that think they're actually doing good, but they're not even doing it. You know, I don't care that you can shoot a bullet every time your barrel could have reloaded 3. I don't care that you can land a shot every time you eventually do shoot 3. I really don't. I don't care what 10 tanks can do when I've seen one tank do what those 10 tanks do 10 fucking times. Yep, this will be another one I'm going to die instantly in. Why? Because we have players who won't play the game. All it would have took was the 2 heavies that actually maybe choose to play the game more than some fucking slug-ass, sheep-like, mind-ass fucking collective over here. And then they stop. You see what I'm saying? It's the lack of participation that is pissing me off about this game. I don't care that they're all trash. But play the fucking game, and the game wouldn't be trash. You want to fucking sit there and argue, but you're going out there and dying. Who the fuck's doing that? It's legitimately 3 tanks over here fighting 2 or more times the fucking tanks that they are, and they're all still alive. But you guys think you can't fucking move forward in life. You're a fucking idiot. And you actually make the collective that you are dumber. And if it wasn't for the few among the many, you guys probably would not even be able to pretend to be an apex species. I don't care if you got thumbs, you don't fucking use them. I've seen monkeys play the game better. Okay. I meant that racially, but I didn't mean it like that, guys, alright? I just didn't know how I could actually say that without saying it like that. But, fair enough, fair enough. Everybody will try to take the wins where they can, and some players will help you get those because they can still earn their own. Yeah, no, watch that collective. I'm serious. Watch that collective completely shatter. You're telling me you ain't saving yourself for anything but an embarrassing situation, even if you get first place, you fucking loser. Saving. What health bar are you saving? What health bar are you saving? Not even your fucking own. I got 2,900 deflection that says I was actually potentially saving health of the team. I know. I'm in a leopard. But you're also so far away from the enemies that their bullets don't even have power by the time they reach you. That's a genuine statistic in the game. I don't want to argue with you about it. That's why you have Iron Mace. That's why you'll be trying to Overwatch, hit some fucking idiot in the belly plate, and be like, "Oh man, how'd that happen? Skill-based scaling, oh shoot, not again." No, you're just a fucking idiot that doesn't actually know how to play the game, and you want an excuse. Not some logical fucking reasoning that could be disputed or debated if you wanted to. Even though you can't, because it is the truth that's been studied for thousands of fucking years. It's not just some jackass talking about nothing. You choose to not help your team, what's going to happen? You're not going to have a team to help you, even though you may fucking need it and not want to admit it. But, you know, good try, team. Maybe we'll get them next time, huh? You fucking jackasses. I'm tired of my games being ruined because people are afraid to play the game. What else is it? You're afraid to play the game. Otherwise, you would be playing it. You're scared of getting not enough points to pretend that you're as good as you want to pretend to be. So you play the game differently, don't you? And that's exactly why, isn't it? I'm not going to fucking argue it with you. We know. We've watched it develop for years. Some of you players actually used to be 2-kill-a-game players on the front line. And now you're not even 2-kill-a-game players as Overwatch. You tell me how you're a good player. Better than me. Get the fuck out of here, people. This fucking map again. And it doesn't matter where I go, because no matter where I go, I'm gonna get shot by 3 different angles because every one of those fucking positions won't get pushed. Watch this. You want to see why we love playing this game so much? Look how much better I am than my team, even though I only lived a third of the time. Watch how embarrassing I make these enemies look, even though there'll be 10 tanks that eventually got that one job done that they were trying to do. They already know this is coming. They're likely waiting for it. There's a bounce off the side of a T80 BV. That's definitely not skill-based scaling. Definitely not the game trying to control the outcome so that it can get those predictable stats that they don't want to change. If you had to have a player base, right? Listen. If you had to have a player base actually capable of something, right? They would probably like the best players would probably need to at least be able to eliminate a quarter of the enemies, right? We'll say 3 tanks. That's about 10,000 to 15,000 damage, right? Now, do you know why? Do you know why the game won't keep track of how many teammates you lose while you play per game? Because it costs most of those 2 kill-a-game players 14 teammates to do that. Do you know why things like deflection won't pop up on your rewards board? Because they know that's what's actually proving you can play the game. Players that can't get 10,000 damage can't get 10,000, or players that can't get 10,000 damage can get 10,000 damage. Whether it's playing enough, playing properly, getting a lucky game, it's gonna happen. Players that can't get 10,000 deflection will never get 10,000 deflection unless the game gives it to them. See, there's a lot of things that could prove you're actually a good player, and it's not damage or time survived in a game, which is what a lot of them want, pretend makes them a good player. Go compare any of the super unicoms with my stats. Those are the only 2 that they probably beat me in, is time survived and damage per game. They're not better shooters than me. They're not better deflectors than me. They're not better assisters than me. They're not better spotters than me. They're nothing. In fact, they're nothing without people like me. Why? Because they would be not back here, safe and sound, because of a team of 3 heavies and a 1 heavy in the middle of the map. This fucking mini-map. You just gotta keep your eyes on the prize sometimes. But guess what? There's no prize here but a fake-ass fucking paper mache cup that's gonna fall to shit whenever you pour any liquid into it, whether it's piss or champagne. Why? Because look what this cup is made out of. Shit. Let me show you some POVs, by the way, because this is where it gets interesting. Now, here's the one closest to the enemies that was on this side of the map. Notice he's got 545 damage, 760 deflection, 2375 assist. He's in a P2, by the way. That's pretty embarrassing statistically. Alright, now let's go check out this other side. This is potentially a heavy that was actually a part of that push. Notice, he's got 1590 deflection. He's got 5,000 damage. Not that bad. Almost what your tank could achieve in 2 minutes time, damage-wise. And it's only been a 4-minute match, because the first 30 seconds you usually can't get damage in most maps. Some you can if you know how to true vision, but most maps they give you that leeway of setup time. That's another reason why it pisses me off that they won't actually set up. Like, where do you see a formation when they line up? You don't. You see a bunch of tanks hiding from the actual encounter. That's what you get to see. But I'm supposed to sit here and rub their ball sacks and tell them good job? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. It'll never happen. For one, I'm not a ball sack rubber. And for two, they're just not doing a good job. Back so far up on the hill that they can shoot you through the train. That's genius. If it wasn't for the sneak attack because of this guy's idiocy. Okay, first off, you're in a 490B. One, you peek the corner. Okay, understandable. I could see some types choosing that option. But then you sat there, not even knowing where he was, not angling your armor. You just sat there. It literally took him 5 to 7 seconds to go from where he was to ram him. You're telling me he didn't just sit there? Off. No, you're not going to be climbing on me, man. Go ahead. Go ahead, dude. Test nuts. Because you've been pushing it a lot lately, and maybe it's time you get an actual mackin'. Because I don't be whooping your butt. But guess what? You think you just get to start acting bad, you're going to get a butt whooping. See, this is why I don't like that they play this way. You know one tank is actually capable of beating the entire enemy team. The only thing that stops them from achieving that is the timer. The enemy team would have to position so properly that they allow not anybody to get one-on-one. Why? Because you could be a better player than each and every one of those 15. Another reason why they'll hide 10 tanks in one square. The game is dying. And it ain't because I'm the one pulling the knives out of the game's back. It's already lost all its blood. Me pulling the knives out of the game's back is not creating any more of a leak. The game is already dried. Nothing but vampires out here, and they've run out of food. That's why you can see this guy got 9,000 damage, but assisted his teammates with 2,000 of it. This guy helped another teammate get 2,000 damage out of the 14 of us. How do you even get 9,000 damage of shots and not even track a guy so that somebody gets a couple points somewhere? You're not good at the game, guys. I don't care that I'm 15th place. You could feel however you want about it. The facts are the facts. Doesn't matter. I might be the worst, but I'm still better than you. And that we can work on, though. You're just choosing to not to. Well, do we go this way and pretend that we're not going to die for the people to get the points that they get by the end of it? Yo, listen, dude, I will turn this fucking thing around. I already don't want to play the game for you, and I'm already going to shoot my tank again. Takes one to ruin it for everybody. I promise you I'll sit back and do nothing but talk about what's going on. First blood. Yeah, you're better than me. Sorry. I'm trying. I'm trying to fix it. I'm getting better, honestly. Second shot on the enemies. Yeah, you're definitely. I'm sorry. I'm working on it. I am. You might not believe me, but I am. Did nobody else land a shot? Oh shit, that one bounced. Maybe first deflection from the enemies that I got. 535. Anybody out there got some deflection? Okay, that's 2 crowns this game so far, guys. You better step it up. You're probably better than me, right? Ah, shit. That guy has been playing Grand Theft Auto. Hold on. Goddamn alarm. Hold on now. I'm gonna have to do some of them. You know what? You deserve that one. I'm surprised I had a bullet loaded for that timing, but you're definitely in, if not fully one. It might just be a. I think you're two-sided. But at least that's clear as anything that just ever been learned, really. Oh, where are you? You're dead. Yep, you're finna get hot, dude. You guys suck. Let me show you. Anybody else want to hit him? No? Okay. Well, that's lovely, guys. Glad I'm ammo racked. Definitely couldn't have died so fucking earlier. You guys suck! Why are so many of my teammates just getting handled right now? Oh, that's right, because I'm looking at the only fucking 4 playing the game besides me. Great. Like I said, man, 3 to 5, 3 to 5. You can't stop the greats, even as 10 of you. How are you going to compete with 3 to 5? 3 to 5. Just give me them. Maybe I'm the devil, Lord. We'll find that part out later. Ah! Come on now. They call me Cooler DeVille! And you know I brought them dogs. They not all skinned. This fucking 460 needs to go, bro. I just need you to peek some amount. There we go. Thank you. You're not a fucking idiot. And you're probably so much better than me. Oh, that guy. It's a good thing I just shot that mortar A3 and someone else did, because killing me dead right now. He was just trying to get you, dude. Good thing you know how to put pressure on the enemies and not be pressured by the enemies, because we're not bums. Ram, don't do it, dude. You know this is mine. Fuck. Son of a bitch. You by default needing son of a bitch. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk about my future wife like that. I honestly didn't even mean it. just be saying stuff sometimes. But they don't be listening. That's the thing. You can say it as much as you want. Some people, they're just not gonna listen. Okay. Let's see what we got here. A bunch of losers again. It's alright. We'll work with it. We always do. They don't do much work, but that's alright. That's how we get so much work done. They know why we lost or didn't. But let's just keep acting like it's him going out there to die in the Discord. Yeah, I'm glad you even have an argument worth debating, because I sure as hell don't. I don't even feel like debating the argument I don't need to debate as I debate my arguments. Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay, I guess I didn't. Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. You gave me my deflection when that guy landed a shot? What is that? What happened to, like, what was that? This fucking stupid shit, dude. You guys are so bad at this game. I can't believe you let me get away with this shit. Like, I know I'm about to die. But here's the thing. They're about to die a lot more than I'm about to die. My 4,000 health rate here means nothing. The 5,000 deflection I've got means nothing. I'm inevitably gonna die. The only problem here is there's an entire team that could be killing 4 tanks before 10 other tanks even realize what's happening. But they're not gonna, are they? Why? Because they know how to play the game, probably. Probably pretty well, huh? Probably. Maybe not, though. Huh? Maybe not, though. I don't know. Some people just only get to play the game so much. That was a bad shot, that last one. Alright. Now, I feel like with the given play style that they're playing, it really doesn't matter how good one of them... I don't care if one of them does kill 14 tanks to get all 14 enemies worth of points. I'm genuinely curious where I'm going to end up on the board this time, so we're going to sit through this one. I'm not going to give you their POVs. We're just going to show up the most of the orange emblems on the enemy team. They'll be in this view here. And we'll see how many teammates die on the top of the screen compared to how many orange numbers pop up on the screen. Watch this. This is the interesting part. I've watched this a lot of times studying this game. Might not be as entertaining to some people, but this is where you learn. Sometimes it's not even playing the game is where you learn, because you're doing stuff you already know how to do. That's why they're playing that way. They already know they can get a base amount of points playing that way. And they need a base amount of points to pretend that they're a base amount of skilled. Right? I just went out there and threw caution to the fucking wind. Ass cheeks out the window, farting on passengers as I drive by, steering with one hand, and a goddamn fucking grandma's grabber stick over there pushing the fucking throttle. And I just managed what I managed. Why won't they play the game? They know, we know why. They're either not good at it, or they're not willing to actually play the game. They're okay and content with pretending to be good at the game, even though they know the points that they got, even if it was a first place position by the rewards board, was absolute bullshit. Same as me. I knew if I positioned at that rock, most tanks wouldn't even have a shot on that left side where my weak armor would have been facing enemies, and then I could use my frontal armor to fight people, and most of them were on that hill, which would have hid my belly plate. I was easily walking out of there with twice the time played in this match than a completely do nothing but go out there and die player. In fact, I'm probably going to do more than most of these players that sat around and did so fucking much the whole time they were alive, huh? I know why they don't like me, but I'm not looking to be liked by them. Look at them. I just see that there's, I can't get better until they actually give me a game that'll make me a better player. I can continue to do this driving in enemy territory for as long as I can, all I want. It's not going to make me a better player. Why? Because tanking was designed, the foundation of tanking was to progress the team's lines, to push back the enemy's lines, to be able to coordinate with other assets to get rid of the problems that are hindering your successfully achieved equation of an outcome. You've taken that away from the game, and now you get games like this and wonder why. Oh man, why'd you go out there and die? Nobody went out there and died. They probably, every single person that died before you lived longer than they would have if they just went out there and died. The only people that went out there and died are you players who actually didn't show up and do anything. You're the ones that went out there and died because you're inevitably going to die. And you're probably going to get outdone by somebody who got less than a kill worth of damage. But I wouldn't be surprised if the game says no, because like I said, they got to place them 14 before they can place me. Right, so I'm either first or 15th a lot of times. I could see them placing them and then putting me somewhere in them this time, though, because we did play 2 separate games. Everything that went on while I was alive, dead halt of activity until they re-stirred up the pot, right? They say we're going to reap what we sow. Some people want to eat. It's just a matter of how they eat. That's why, look at that. See, I can't make this shit up, people. I swear, I wish I didn't waste 10 years of my life learning this stuff. But it is what it is, A lot of investments go wasted. It's one thing you learn as an adult. Welcome to the stream. Glad hey, listen, whoever you are, maybe you're someone from a previous stream that's jumped in and, listen, I hope you're entertained, alright? I hope you enjoy, 'cause I do, and I'll be honest, even when I'm frustrated with the game, I be entertained as a motherfucker, because I love this shit. That's why I do what I do. They're only here because they can pretend. You don't see them pretending to be good at fucking battle royals, right? You don't see them pretending to be good at any other fucking games, but you see them pretending to be good out here. Every fucking game you see them pretending to be good out here. It's just stupid, though, man. There's so much potential for this game, and it's just stolen by the players who don't even want to, provide any benefits to the opportunity that they have been given. Watch, you're gonna see it again. I'm gonna sit up here and take on this whole fucking team while they sit here. I won't even peek the hill yet. I actually won't even peek the hill yet. We'll wait until they get into their bolt. Let me show you how that. Nope, sit back. Pull back. I can't even believe he can't hear me right now, and he probably thinks he's gonna help me. What an idiot. I better help him. Nope, don't like the sound of that. Of course. Was that thumper probably, huh? Yeah, I don't know. And then you stopped climbing the hill. Maybe the goal was the push there? I don't know why you would push. You know your team's not gonna. Yep, no, that's fucking great. Off the side of the thumper, genius. I'm so glad I'm not gonna get screwed here. Yep, yep. Ain't much you can do about that. Like I said, this map sucks. I'm gonna get shot by 3 different fucking fighting forces, and not one of those fighting forces is gonna be opposed. Besides, luckily I got a couple heavies here this time, you know. But usually it's not, and that's why I hate playing with these people because they are actually making the game terrible. This would not happen if people were actually play. Look at what is going on. It is complete bullshit. Every single one of these players need reporting. Every single one of these players need reporting. World of Tanks needs a bad players lobby. They need a bad players lobby. I'm telling you, man, I'm sick of their shit. They're fucking whack, dude. Jesus Christ, dude. What'd that say? Alright, fucking updated already, damn it.
Gear up! Let's get to work. Trouble ahead!
Damn, it's the same video. I like it though. I do like the video.
I can't wait! What else is new? Locked in. Let's go! Enemy spot.
I got a plan. Gotcha.
Scratch another. What's next?
Guys? Change of plans.
Hey, I need outside, please. Can you let me outside?
Give me a second. If you're watching this at some point in time, I gotta let my dog outside. I'll be right back. 2 minutes at most. Man, you better actually go potties. You're going out here bullshit. Is it cold out there? Oh my gosh! Alright. Good lord. Alright, we're warmed up now. Hopefully. Maybe I could psych myself out about it. No, it's actually really cold out. Good lord. What are they trying to freeze life on Earth? All right. Hey! Better get off me, little man. What? Nah, I ain't got shit to say to you. I don't want to hear your lip either, little man. Well, you want some snackies? I don't even think you've been doing good jobs today, man. Why should I give you some snackies? There you go. And that's how they turn into bad dogs. Alright, team, lock and load, lock and load. I want to see everybody out there doing something. If you're not on an objective or fighting an enemy, I'm going to assume you're a coward. Okay, enough said. Good luck, everybody.
Enemy spotted.
What the fuck? This whole time I could switch shoulders? What's... Okay, right bumper was reload. Okay. Alright, alright. That's enough World of Tanks for today, everybody. Oh, yeah. We're about to be cooking. This ain't even fair for them, to be honest, no more. Damn, dude. You know how many fights I would have been so much better in situationally if I could change shoulders like this? Dude. Nah. This is the stuff they won't teach you because they don't want you to be better than them. You have to learn on your own out here the hard way. But some of us are still thriving.
Enemy spotted.
Get zipped up. Pack him up, folks. Pack him up. We got an extra body bag laying around. Don't even worry about it. Come on, guys. I'm literally keeping his numbers lit up as I'm shooting through. Does nobody see this shit? I'm tracking him through the shield he gave himself. I'm literally... It might be him. I'm telling you, when they came up with that shit, it was about me. That collective just ain't want to admit it. Hold on now, hold on now, hold on now. We gotta do some maneuvers here. Hold on now, hold on now. Yep. That's how we do that. Look at that. My. Watch out, buddy. Oh, this dude thinks he's got me, huh? Oh shit, it messes with the cursor when you change angles. Okay. Okay. Shit, I'm almost dead. Almost had my shield. Again. Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad. Let's cook something up with this now. been a while. It's been a while. But I'm still better than ever. Watch this. Oh, shit. I'm surprised I would hit him, actually. Break his freaking shin, dude! Get out of the fucking way, mate! You guys ain't even getting the job done. Watch out. Got this guy fucking jumping for joy over there. He's whooping so much ass. There you went, big fella. There you went, big fella. There you go. Get that reload speed. Oh yeah. Should've did something different there. Yep, not your average War Robots player over here. Tell him, YouTube. You want me to tell him for you? These guys. Look at that. Oh, that guy had no pelvis strength. You gotta do some hip thrusts in your spare time or something, buddy. Watch this. Watch this. He's gonna come up that hill. He thinks he's forgotten about. Ain't nobody forget about him. Yep, you're a little late. Dude. You should have been left. You should have actually never showed up. Hold on, Pack Boy, I'm coming! Gotta pressure that wall like that a little bit. Yeah, waste that bullets on the shield. Shooting while I reload this fire. Took his pelvis from me, boys.
Enemy here.
That's mine now. Alright, here we go. Whoa, wow, it's gonna get cool. Shit. Little man, watch out! Watch out! It's dangerous around here! Oh shit. Nice. Check this one out, though. You ain't even ready for this one. Yep, told you. He's cool. You shoot me with them all you want. I'll let you have the points. You barely got any of my actual health. My shields will recharge. You'll probably be distracted by the time I re-jump. Oh, nobody's pushing. Alright, I'll drop back down and then re-jump. Get another shot. Here comes the reload. Check this one out. Can't even jump high enough to jump up. Still gets the shot off. A little bit of chippage into my torso, but that's alright. Gonna do a quick little flank ski here while we build the jump. We're right back in there. Look. And then we hit this. That's gonna repair my armor while we're fighting. Another frickin' Harpies disc. Teammates helping. Look at that shit. My bye. Saved my life, to be honest, probably. Should have kept playing distance. I got like a fucking 10-second reload time. There was no way I was beating fucking miniguns.
Titan spotted.
Shit! He electrocuted me. Alright. Oh, this thing here, dude. This one's a menace. You ready for this one, guys? If y'all ain't viewers that ever saw this shit before, watch this shit. They about to be mad as hell at this one. I think they did something to these things, though. Because I used to be able to shoot real far with these and still land shots. Even though they're shotguns. You'd still get them enough to, like, chisel. You know. Watch, you'll see. This fucking thing's a menace. All I gotta do is buy time, because his armor's gonna eat while I don't even fight it. If I can just fucking get around this building, god damn it. Oh, I'm cooked. Where'd that hallway go? I think I jumped on the wrong place where I thought I don't think I was where I thought I was.
Ready.
I was gonna back up in that hallway and keep the distance. I don't think I jumped far enough though. The hallway was still to my left. know. Hey, we'll watch it again next time if you want, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes you gotta let them.
Get it for me. They're right here.
Watch out, boys. Watch out. Here come the enemies. We're gonna have to make this happen here, boys. We're down. Shit. Good flank, Will. Panic attack. That's what that is right there, folks. He's just trying to get what points he can. Pulled his best card out. Did absolutely fucking nothing with it.
Hostile spotted.
They're trying to keep us away from the things too, though. You see it in their positioning. Look, I'm trying to take B.
Show me the money.
They were trying to still win. Just pulled that card way too late. I got 4 points for that one. Alright. Alright. Alright, that's kind of ridiculous.
Battle contract found. Prepare for war. 5, 4, 1. War team connected.
I knew they'd see that flank play coming. And they got me pretty good with that first torso break. Whatever the fuck that red beam was tore me up pretty good. Yep, break his ass clean up.
Barrier's gone.
Ah, fuck. Damn. Let's do this one. Oh shit, it's over there now. Okay, let's go. Let's cut them off too. Look, Torres could get there first. Oh, he already got there. That's right, we're tearing into him.
Ammo fabricator deployed.
Enemy here.
Ah! Dude, if they would just apply more pressure, so many multiplayer games would be more interesting. That's so stupid. You can't even convince me these people are trying to win. This is another fucked community. It's a stupid game to even try, probably. I guarantee you. Look, the point of it is, if it was players actually trying to achieve the objective, we wouldn't be losing this bad. If it was players actively playing the game, maybe even playing together, we probably wouldn't be losing this bad. It's not me mad because I'm losing my machine. genuine facts for any match, no matter how it's going. It's fucking stupid, though. It is fucking stupid, though. Another probe completely theirs because of a lack of actual participation. I don't care about people's performance. If you actually participated, you're probably going to perform good and perform bad at times. You know how I know you're not participating, actually? Because you do good every fucking time, probably. Because you know how you're getting your points, and it's fucking the entire game. There's so many multiplayer games, it's sickening. I mean, I was a solo player game for most of my fucking life. You know, I played on the porch with my friends on the same console, you know what I mean, here and there, you know. But this shit is whack. This competitive gaming's gonna die as long as this is what goes on. You'll see it most in the last man standing ones. When you see like 2 or 3 players with no fucking machines, but the last 2 people got all 5, you knew exactly what was going on there. You don't have to sit there and try to believe, oh, they're probably good enough to still have their first machine, but they've been playing the whole time. No, the fuck they just couldn't have been. No, you had people playing the game for you, and you managed to have all your fucking machines while everyone else was fucking had to pay the price with theirs.
Next probe located.
Stupid. I don't care if there's bots in half your lobbies, half the team is bots. Play the game. You probably wouldn't have bots because you ruined the game with your shitball ass communities. Look, didn't get to do much better than me either. That was stupid, man. That was a waste of my time, really. I could have had a match that I like, and I'm not gonna sit back and be a fucking bum ass coward like that to get the points that I could have got if I just fucking had a good match with a team that even played half decent. I know how many times I outplay these people.
deployed.
Enemy here.
Your team controls the power up.
Wanna dance?
No, not really anymore. Kind of already been proven that this isn't a game worth playing. It's mostly the
On
fault of
task.
your shit community. Bunch of fake ass do-gooders that never even really did one fucking impactful thing. But because you know how to play certain ways, you can definitely get the points like you did.
Power up available.
Enemy spotted.
Yeah. When I want to bully a guy with 4 of my friends, I'll let you know. I'll try to make an actual difference, and not a difference I could have made on myself. Good job, you really showed that guy. Wow, he gets away from that. Yeah, they'll fight with honor. Sure. Sure. All hands on deck when it's a 4v1, but when it's a 1v5, let's just keep shooting from way the fuck back here.
Ready to roll.
No, you guys definitely like proving you're better than the enemies.
Power up. The enemy controls the power up.
You definitely don't need to orchestrate some bullshit between each other. Allowing actual organic gameplay to never exist in the world anymore.
Enemy here.
I mean, what do you call somebody whose choices are already made for them? Probably a choice maker, right? Yeah, it's very organic out here.
Papi muñaño. Enemy here.
Power up available. The enemy controls the power up.
Enemy here. Enemy here.
Power up available.
Gosh, dude.
Down to business.
Like I said, it'll be most obvious in the last man standing matches.
Muñaño. Chupapi muñaño.
Shield restored.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
The enemy controls the power up.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
I did see, mate.
Your team controls the power up.
Enemy spotted.
Storing fuel.
Damn it.
It's up to me.
Enemy here.
I just want to know, is that guy really good enough to have all, like, he had to be, like, there's no way you've been participating and you're good enough to still have all 5 of your machines when every fucking one of our teammates is more than half down or at halfway point. I just don't understand how people can get away with pretending to be good at the game like that. I don't care if that guy gets first place. That is a tragedy to gameplay everywhere.
Enemy here.
enemies are never gonna remember you as being better than them, better than you. If you, I don't care how many you kill me as Overwatch. I never saw you. How could I even consider you good enough to be better? Every time I do see you, I'm probably beating you because I finally made it that far. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna see people. You're not gonna see people and then get beat by them and be like, yeah, no, they're good or not. You know? No, you will. But you know what you're not gonna think to yourself is, oh man, them people I never even knew were part of the game are probably better than me. They weren't. You know, I don't. I'm not trying to be a dick about it, but at a certain point, you have to realize how many of them are being pussies about it. You know, I don't know what to tell you. You're never gonna get and this is Bronze doing this, by the way. By the way, this is Bronze doing this. It gets worse and worse as you climb the ladder. Believe me. That's why I got kicked out of gold, never made it past gold. And it's the same every time. You play with the same people and they do the same shit they've been doing. Which ain't a fucking thing to actually help you win. But they're likely there for their wins, not, you know, the win. Okay, so this one's a capture warp probe. That means the team has to reach an objective's location and control it. Alright. See how many people are actually players. Look, first one pretty simple. Fair reach for anybody who wants to get there. All you gotta do is pick a machine and start participating if that wasn't part of it already. Tearing him up with this thing. Dude, I love these fucking miniguns, dude. Oh my god, I pressed the wrong button. Oh well, I'll use it. Still tearing them up though in this 1v2. That's what I'm saying, man. If I just had people that actually played the game. So many people just want to pretend to be better than other people. I really don't care. I just miss actual gaming, you know? Like, this shit is just...
Locked in.
And because they wanted to try and pick off what they thought was an easy kill, they just lost another fucking objective. So, real good that fucking team of 3 did for their team. Bunch of fucking idiots. Yeah, you thought you were making points. The whole time you've been costing yourself points just to end up with enough points that you can pretend or make you fucking as good as you want to pretend to be.
Next probe located.
Yeah, dude, I'm distracting half the fucking enemy team for you. Why don't you just capture the objective? I'm sure you got a serious major threat to deal with. You surely wouldn't have enough time to ping the same fucking thing over and over the whole time, huh? So dangerous of a situation you're in, you can afford to do that.
Enemy here.
Next probe located.
Target spotted. Enemy here. Enemy here.
You guys are pissing me off.
Barrier's gone.
Warp probe active.
I don't know if that's their goal or what at this point. Maybe they're not actually entertained with the game and they find it more comical just to fuck with me. But all I know is that shit's annoying. I would rather go play a game where it's not dictated by other players. But I like being competitive, so kinda just happens to go that way. Alright, let's play some Valorant. I'll be honest, I'm not sure how many of these I'm gonna play. So, might be getting off soon.
Match found. Everyone is afraid of something.
Oh, you done with TikTok? Nice, nice. Thanks for picking your fucking player. For a second, I didn't think we all showed up to play a game. I was surely starting to think some of us were just here to waste time.
So, Sage, when are you going to teach me how to revive people, huh?
Jet, you... That's not how Radiance work.
Oh, I see. You're joking. Hilarious.
Oh, fuck, this the controller with stick drift in every fucking direction. This is gonna go great. Oh my gosh. I'm already intimidated. But that's never stopped me from trying. I'm not a bitch. Nor a coward. That's not gender based, by the way, that's character. You're a fucking idiot. Listen, I'm actually trash at the game, and you just got blasted. Watch this guy do it, too. Told you.
Silence, dream seer.
Watch this guy do it. Jinxie and fucking Valorant. Oh, shit. They got me, boys. They got me. Where was the backup? We don't know. Probably off trying to figure out how a drill even works at this point. I know. They probably got more experience than that.
Enemy spotted B.
It was a joke.
Take this. Oh my
That
God.
guy's dumb, for sure. I heard him jumping down.
One enemy remaining.
Y'all just let him do that, too.
We must make the enemy afraid. Look at Viperiani. Scary mask, scary voice. She understands.
I'm out of here.
Oh, fuck. Just twisted my ankle.
Quick feet, quick trigger. Many enemies A. Here. Here. Enemy spotted A. Enemy spotted A.
Last player standing.
I need to know how the fuck's this fucking rope work? I need to know I'm here though. It's a problem.
Spike planted.
That's on it.
Oh yeah, you guys. Oh, so much to celebrate.
No matter what.
It's almost like we just proved we were champions or something. The fuck out of here, you losers. Tell your friends I said hello, though. What's up, dude?
Go.
Neon, strike them down.
Alright, let's lock. Oh, my ankles. I forgot about that.
Enemy A.
I don't know what any of that means. I
Enemy
wish I
A.
could help you.
Spike down. Defender spawn.
Yikes.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, get beat on by a noob, dude! I'm sorry, guys. Nature takes over. I don't mean to outburst
I
like that.
belong
I
here.
apologize.
We all belong here.
I get excited sometimes. yeah, no, that was yeah. No, I got you. That was no reason for that. Kind of embarrassed myself.
My ult is ready.
Spike planted.
Enemy A.
Last
Oh,
player standing.
shoot. You know what? If I'd have showed up 1 second later, I would have heard that up top. And I think I known that one because I know that part of the map watching Shroud play. The little bit I have, at least. No, I mean, everyone. If I ain't doing, sometimes I watch them. Every once in a while. I don't really be watching them much though. There's very few that I'll watch like all their streams or check in on them. Most of them, at least.
Isolate them and kill them.
I used to fuck with Shroud though. Never watched it because I never fucked with Twitch.
Watch out.
Imposter kill.
Nice.
My
It's gonna come
ultimate
down
is
the
ready.
bottom. It's gonna come out the bottom.
Leave us.
Hi! I'm pissed!
Wait. Wow.
Healing you.
Last player standing.
Oh. Panic fire.
Clock
You
sticking.
know you can make it happen. It don't gotta happen now all the time.
Gotta go.
Come on, back to back. Ooh, I didn't break my ankles this
Let's
time.
take at least one down with us.
Come on, stick drift. What the f...
Spike down A.
You will not kill my allies.
Healing you.
Bring them
Spike
down.
down A.
Found it.
Last
Fuck!
player standing. One enemy remaining.
Again.
Yep, they're throwing stuff. Okay.
Nightmare, take them! Marked one. Face your fear!
Spike planted.
Omen killed.
Gotta go.
3 down. Here.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Make their fear your weapon. Or use a gun. Whichever.
Oh yeah, good job, team. Good job. What'd you just say?
Scatter.
Spike down B.
Coming through!
Nice.
That's 3.
One enemy remaining.
Good job, team. Good
One dream
job.
ends, another begins. Can someone get this? Thank you. Where are you?
Spike down B.
Ah, 80 finder.
For you.
Damn, whoever that was fell on.
One enemy remaining.
Hi! I'm pissed! There we go!
Oh!
Ow.
Should have never reached out.
I did. Again. Their fear is a track, and the track is fresh.
Golly.
I'm out of here. Lock in sight.
Oh shit! Oh, there's 3 of them right there, light hair.
Down.
Go, go,
Ultimate is
go.
ready.
For you.
Reloading. One enemy remaining. Spike planted.
Here.
Last player standing.
Hey, baited her out.
My ultimate is ready. We cannot let them unweave our world. Their teeth will chatter in the cold and dark.
I'm out of here. Gotta go.
No, that was good standing your ground. They surely push it.
Watch this.
Face your fear!
Bad move. Don't get in my way.
Back up!
Nice.
One enemy remaining.
That's
3!
He's gonna reach out. Simpleton.
Last
Oh,
player
you knew the
standing.
reach out was coming. Damn.
Last round before the switch.
We cannot keep our goods after this.
Go, go,
Fend
go.
all.
They keep clawing at our wall. Pathetic.
I'll find you.
Here. Enemy spotted mid. Train hard.
Gotta go.
You will not kill my allies!
I'm out of here.
Spike down mid. Spike down B. One enemy remaining. "30 seconds left.
I'll find you.
Ten seconds left. Switching sides.
I hate to say it, but
Charge and shoot. Easy enough. Go, go, go! Gotta go!
Yeah, they're playing very by defaulty. For sure. They're looking for them advantages given to them.
let's go.
I haven't seen actual challenges since